So this week, I have a toy that came from one of those aforementioned shady dollar stores. Now, this is actually the place I got this from. Is the same dollar store that was shutting down. Bankrupt dollar store. The same dollar store that was closing down. That I haggled a price on the prize boxes back there, both of them, those acrylic cases. I did buy some actual things from them while I was there, and we've seen a few of them on the show. I think the Thomas the Tank Engine gun is the easiest go-to example. But from the same store, we have Happy Dog. If I zoom in, I can demonstrate that is just stolen artwork from Disney's 101 Dalmatians. That's all it is. You go up here, it's the same dog in the logo. It's this dog up here again. And if we zoom out, you know, we got more dogs. Look at that dog right there. Also, I think there's our guy. Look, there's our boy again. He's right. Hang on. 1, 2, 3 more times. They really like the one that has the little red their red handkerchief around its neck. Also, Fandramon, you are one step ahead of me. It is like the dolphin toy that we opened up, the jumping dolphin, the one that I had to disassemble and fix because it didn't work when I bought it, and I had to take a look at it, but we got it to work. This one does not require batteries. This one is just it's purely mechanical. It does not require any batteries whatsoever. But it follows the same principle. You notice the little picture of the product. The dogs, they go up the little steps and then they go wee, and then they go back up the steps. It's a pretty simple thing. It's got some great English on it though. It says, "Come on, let's get into the happy world together." I'll say, I'm game for that. We also got some creepier English up here. Play with us together. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I tell you what. My biggest fantasy, 2 dogs at the same time. End quote. Carol the Wolf. We got a lot more information on this box than I think I was prepared for. Press key / play up. The dogs the short way is soon slippery. Will also climb a ladder. The English is so bad that my camera refuses to focus on it. Also, now this thing that comes after it, the words that come after it, they're supposed to say specification, colors, and contents may vary from illustrations, which is like some weird boilerplate that has made its way onto every single knockoff imitation piece of merchandise that's ever been manufactured in the past 20 years. But here we get a really weird mistranslation that says specifications, colors with the British spelling, and contents may vary from illustrations. They managed to get illustrations spelled correctly, but not specifications. It even ends with the same set of letters and the same phonetics. It's just it just goes to show you, like, nobody really quality checks any of this crap. This background that says Happy Dog, I don't have that. This was not included in the box, which is I think the reason why they gave it to me for like less than $1. But everything else still works. This tells you, a little bit about, you got 2 features and then Happy Dog's main ground rule here. Happily step onto the ladder. Happy sliding. Keep the track clean. Otherwise, we might have a situation on our hands here. We might have some dead dogs. Let's open it up. Let's open it up, take a look at Happy Dog. It won't come out. Okay, like I said, this is all that's in the box. I don't have the little background thing. That's unfortunately we won't be able to see this this beautiful piece of art of Pongo and the other dogs from 101 Dalmatians just sitting in a clip art version of the Windows XP desktop. It's real simple. Here's the main component. The main component. of Happy Dog. You see, we push this, and it raises the steps, and then the steps are slanted downwards. They're not, you know, perfectly angled like that. So whenever the dogs go up a step, when it raises them up, they just slide down onto the next notch. It's just physics. It's real simple shit. We also got the bee. This attaches in. It's all good, and then we've also got a little like the type of little bags that they fucking sell crack cocaine in, or the bags that when you get braces, it's the little bags they put the little rubber bands in. We don't have to default to crack cocaine every week. We don't have to default to crack cocaine. We got a couple flags and we got a couple dogs. So let's assemble this first, and then we'll get a close up on these. Yeah. So Sprocket says, so the dogs don't so much climb as have their hapless corpses dragged along by an uncaring infernal machine. Yeah, it's a lot like what's a nuclear take I can make right now for social media. So it's a lot like capitalism, I guess. Okay, I am sort of afraid I'm gonna break this, because if you notice, like, the discrepancy in height between here and here, and then you kind of look at this and you're like, yeah, that's not there's quite a bit of bending that needs to take place. So I'm gonna put a little, okay, that goes there, and then the other, oh man, this is I am genuinely afraid I'm gonna break it. I have to take this out and stick it in this little notch back here. I have to, like, pull it backward and, oh man, okay. I'm gonna say we might have some unhappy dogs on our hand here tonight if that happens. Okay, so it went together pretty well. I feel like the plastic is just constantly under stress, and I can tell from the way it's twisting that when we put the little there's nothing on these flags. No, there's blank ass flags. I can tell that when we put the flags on, that they're not gonna sit standing straight up. And if I do that, you can kind of see they're tilting down this way because the plastic is, like, literally warping. Got this little tiny boy, and he's got just the whole seam around the whole body, and he has these two little metal rollers in lieu of feet, and they just, you know, they'll glide down on the thing, and then these little wings. It's not a dog airplane. I think that's to ensure that he actually stays on the part of the track that he can roll down on. And that one's already very low quality, but if we bring in his Dalmatian friend, this could be the eponymous, the titular Happy Dog, because it's supposed to be a Dalmatian. You can see the paint on his face is, like, really screwed up. It's not applied correctly. His nose he's missing an eye almost, poor fucker, and his nose is all jacked up, and then, you know, he's otherwise it's the same two dogs. Lil Yeller, you guys naming him Lil Yeller. Let's see how Lil Yeller does. Oh. Okay, here, wait. There we go. Alright, I was about to say, hang on, the bottom of the box promised me happy sliding, and I'm like, I ain't seen any of that. This dog is getting fucking performance anxiety about to go down the slide. So there you go. It is literally it's just like the Dolphin. I'm just surprised it works. Let's try the other dog. It's really just like the Dolphin thing, except it doesn't have that grinding sound of the 30-year-old plastic gears just trying not to give up the ghost against each other. You know what? I'm surprised both dogs works. Let's double dog it. Look at this. That's it. I paid it. You know what? I paid $1 for this. I paid $1, and I think I'm getting $1 worth of entertainment out of this. Let's go for a world record. Let's go for a speed run. Let's see how fast we can get this dog to come up the steps. Okay, that's about what I thought was gonna happen. You guys, the reason why it looks like they're sniffing each other's butts when they go up the ladder is because they're dogs. That's what dogs do. You know, it's just. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're like, hey, friend, you here for? Are you here to go down the happy sliding too? Why, yes, I'm here to happily climb the ladder and go down the happy slide. That's just what it's not dirty. You guys are going to some dark ass places. Then again, I'm the one that made a Caro the Wolf joke at the beginning of the stream, so what the fuck do I know, right? Look at that, man. That's what $1 gets you. And he even landed too. He did a little trick. He jumped off from the top.